Yeah, yeah.
This is a dedication. A little inspiration.
Yeah, yeah. One day, when the war is won, victory will be yours.
Victory's gonna be ours.
It'll be yours. One day, when the kingdom comes, it'll be yours. It'll be yours. It's a long way up,
Long way up.
and a short way down. Just don't let nobody come and take your crown.
Don't take your crown.
Trying to make it through the system, but the doors are locked. The Most High got you covered. You're gonna rise to the
We're gonna
top.
rise, y'all.
This battle will bring victory. On with the greatest book in history. Jacob, you're great, it's no mystery.
Jacob, you're great.
Yeah, yeah. You know this battle has just begun.
Battle's just
Jacob,
begun.
you're hated by everyone.
All
Just
nations hate
remember
us.
you're the chosen son. Yeah, yeah.
This song is such an inspiration. We get the kingdom though there's much tribulation. Every day I send my prayers up. I even read where Yahweh said he'd raise us up. He gave Abraham the covenants. On the shoulders of Christ will rest the governments. The forces the nations gotta bring to me. The world is ours, our gates open continually. Praise Yahweh cause he gave us life, and sacrifice the reward as you could reign with Christ. Yeah, it's true, the Father made us sons to get a crown, then endure until the Savior comes. In the sight of God, no man is justified. To be approved, I read that gold must be tried. In the end, we're the greatest folks in history. Malachi sing to them about our victory.
This battle will bring victory.
We gonna get the
On with the
victory.
greatest book in history.
Bible's the
Jacob, you're
greatest
great,
book.
it's no mystery. Yeah, yeah. You know this battle has just begun.
Battle has just
Jacob, you're
begun.
hated by everyone, but just remember you're the chosen son. Yeah, yeah.
We give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, for giving Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob the covenants, and for choosing our nation. We appreciate that. Hope the song inspired you. Yeah. What's going on, brothers and sisters? What's going on, brothers and sisters? Welcome to a special edition of the Lions of Israel. Today we have a really, really good, really important lesson that we want to bring to brothers and sisters. I spoke about this a couple of weeks ago during my Sabbath class, that from time to time I'm going to go live on Sundays, and we're going to be talking about certain things that are very, very important, very prevalent, very relevant to our condition as Israelites in these last days. And so, one of the last Sabbath classes I did was dealing with, health and wellness. And our brothers and sisters enjoyed the class, and they said they definitely wanted me to go live and go more into it. So today is that day. So I'm asking for you brothers and sisters that are on YouTube, shout out to y'all. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys share the video on all your social media platforms. There is somebody that may not be here right now that may need the information that we are going to present today. And also you yourself may not think you need it right now, but in the future, you may need this information as well. All right, I want to shout out everybody that's listening to us on Clubhouse. The link is at the top of the room. If there's time at the end, we will definitely take questions. If there's time at the end, I'll put the link in the chat, and we'll definitely take questions if brothers or sisters have questions. Without any further ado, and because we're pressed for time, I'm going to bring forth Sister Malika, which is my wife, and she is the herbalist of the family. And the Most High has gifted her with a lot of knowledge about herbs and, health and wellness and different things that we can use to, if we're dealing with certain ailments, we can actually use these things to kind of heal ourselves, or we can also use them for prevention. So with that being said, without further ado, Sister Malika, if you want to unmute, you can unmute, and you
Shalom,
can begin.
everyone. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hopefully everybody can hear me. Shalom.
Yeah, you sound good. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to try and not make this too long today. I know you guys have things to do. So I'm just gonna get right into it. Going to be sharing my screen.
Guys, make sure you ping people to the room, especially you guys on Clubhouse. Ping people to the room. We're going to touch on a lot of things that I know brothers and sisters need. So make sure you guys ping people to the room. Whenever you share your screen, I'll see it. So you can go ahead and share your screen. Okay. Yep, I see it. Hold on a second. All right. Your screen is shared. We can see it. So you can go ahead and proceed to go through your presentation. You got this is the PowerPoint on Clubhouse, guys. It's a PowerPoint. So you guys might want to click the link at the top of the room, and you guys can come on in and you guys can learn. You guys can see the presentation. All right. The floor is yours, Sister Malika. Go ahead.
All right. So I felt compelled to, do this class today on health. Hopefully, going forward, we'll be doing more of these, as the priest just said. So I'm just going to get right into it. So the name of today's topic is "Don't Wait for a Wake-Up Call" from the man in the white lab coat. And I say that because a lot of us, we don't do anything until we end up in the ER, and then we get scared because somebody in a white lab coat gives us a diagnosis, and that's the only time that we really think about our health. So let's just get right into it. So I'm starting with the babies today. I'm going to start with the babies today, right? And for those of you who have children, or if you're planning on having children, this is very important. I want you to really pay attention, right? So how many of you have been forcing your children to consume dairy, such as milk, since they were babies? Okay? And I have a little bit of story to tell you guys before I get into it. So years ago, when I first came here from the island, I have a family member that had a 2-year-old daughter. Okay. And at the time, the child was 2 years old when I first came here. And I remember my family member would go down into the kitchen, and she would open up the fridge, and there would be a gallon of milk in the fridge. And she would open up the cupboard, and she would take out a little sippy cup, and she would pour the milk in the sippy cup and give it to the baby, to my niece, just pour the milk in there. And this would be every day, multiple times a day. It would be in the morning or late at night before the child goes to bed. I would see this. And, I remember thinking this is not something that we do normally in our culture back home when we're in the Caribbean. So I was a bit confused. I was a little confused why she was doing this type of stuff, because it's not something that we normally do. But as I became familiar with the lifestyle here, I realized that there are other parents that do this. And so I want to talk to you guys about the negative effect that consuming dairy have on our babies. And I'm talking about starting from when they are an infant all the way up to adulthood. Because a lot of the sickness that a lot of us are struggling with start from infantry. You've been dealing with this since you were a child, and it's now manifesting itself. So I want to go through a few of the things that dairy, a few of the health problem that dairy cause in children and adult. So asthma is one of them. Diabetes, type 1 diabetes, inflammation of the stomach. If you're wondering why your baby is just always crying about their stomach, eczema and hives on the skin, constipation, or even diarrhea, nutritional imbalance, meaning it's hard for their bodies to maintain any type of nutrition. Iron deficiency, and I'm going to expound on that a little bit more with the iron deficiency. Cow's milk makes it difficult for the body to absorb iron. So if you are feeding your baby cow's milk, understand that they will become iron deficiency. And this is not Sister Malika saying this. I didn't just pull this out of thin air. This is okay. This is Esau's research. Infant develop iron deficiency, which is anemia, when they are switched from the mother's breast milk and given formulas. And yes, brothers and sisters, formulas are made from cow's milk. In case you guys didn't know that, it is powdered cow's milk. That's what formulas are. Okay. So, and I know somebody is going to say, are you sure, Sister Monica? Well, I've never heard that before. Well, this information is not hard to find. I mean, I think it's on the container, the formulas container. You can find this information anywhere online. Babies' formulas are cow's milk. Okay. However, they are significantly modified to resemble human breast milk. Okay. These formulas, they contain vegetable oils like corn oils, canola oils, soybean oils, and so on and so forth, lactose. And they also have a blend of synthetic vitamins and minerals. So when they say to you, well, the formulas have iron and zinc and magnesium and whatever, blah, 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 those are what you call synthetic minerals. They're not real minerals. Those are minerals that was created in a lab and then placed inside of the formulas, which is cow milk powder. That's what baby formulas are. Cow's milk powder. Okay. So when you're wondering, when you're feeding your baby formula and the baby is crying every day because their stomach hurt, and then they start to get the rashes on their skin because you're getting eczema, that's what you're feeding your baby. And I know somebody's going to ask me, well, Sister Monica, what am I supposed to feed my baby if I'm not able to breastfeed? Okay. Let me explain. The ancient practice of feeding babies goat milk. This is something they don't tell you. Goat milk has a historical roots dating back thousands of years. And I will tell you a little story about that in a minute. It was a common practice when human breast milk was unavailable or when wet nurses was unavailable. Goat milk was often favored due to its perceived similarity to human milk. Goat milk was used as a substitute for human milk in various cultures, particularly when mothers could not breastfeed. When I was a little girl growing up, my sister threw a dirty shoe and hit me in my eye with it. And I was having issues with my eye. And I remember my mom milked the goat. And every morning she would squeeze the milk in my eye. And I never had to go to the eye doctor. And my eye was all better in a few days. She put goat milk in my eye. Yep. I mean, my sister tossed this thing in my face and it hit me square in the eye. Couldn't open my eye for days. And my mom would put the goat milk in my eye every morning. So, just a little bit of backstory on the goat milk. But this is what our people used back in the days for women who was not able to breastfeed. Goat milk. And I'm talking about goat that are fed on grass, leaves, and fruits. Not what they are giving the goats today, but you get the point. Okay. I wanted to show you guys this right here. Wanted to play this video here because I saw this video online and it disturbed me. Okay. I don't know who this brother is. And I hope we don't get a strike from playing this video, but I'm not sure how old this baby is. It appears to be maybe around 1 or 2 years old. And I'm just gonna play the video and show you guys what I'm referring to here. Let's see if I can turn it up a little bit. So let me explain what's happening in this video, guys. So we have a brother here. He's a father. And this brother goes around to different fast food restaurants with his babies. And he does what they call mukbang with his babies. And he buys the fries and the burgers and the cheesy stuff and the French fries and the fried chicken. And he gets in front of the camera with his babies and he stuffed them with these food, the burgers and the fries. And that's what he does with his babies. That's what he's doing there. And this is very disturbing to me. And if you're watching this video, this should be very disturbing to you as well. If you think this is cool, this is cute, then you need to relearn something. Because there's nothing cute about this at all. Babies, their little digestive system was not set up for this type of diet. Okay, this father here is I mean, the sickness that this child is going to have by the time he reached 15, 16 years old. We're talking about constipation, all type of stomach problem. By the time he reached 20, 25, he'll be dealing with erectile dysfunction, prostate problem. I mean, this type of diet is just horrible. Let's move on. This is him again, and he have a daughter. I don't know if the children are twins or I'm not sure, but they appear to be around the same age. And he has Burger King and McDonald's in front of him. And that's what his daughter is eating. I'm just going to fast forward the video here. There you go. And she's stuffing her face with the burgers and the French fries and all of the above, just for some money off of YouTube. Right? How many of you guys think this is cool? This is nothing wrong with this. You think this is okay. You've been feeding your children, all this stuff, and there's nothing wrong with this, right?
You gotta do it, man. Do it, man. Can nobody else do it?
Okay. The food you put in your gut, it has an effect on your behavior and your health. It's one of the reasons your children have behavioral problems. When you talk to them, they don't listen to you. They have eczema, they have constipation, asthma, autoimmune disease, thyroid problems, early childhood diabetes, all of the above. It's because the parents have been destroying the children's health from a young age. From the moment they get out of the womb. A lot of mothers who can breastfeed, they don't want to breastfeed because, oh, I don't want my breast to sag, so I'm going to give the baby formula. I understand that there are mothers who are not able to breastfeed, okay? But I have talked to a lot of mothers who do not want to breastfeed because they don't want their breasts to sag. And they would rather give their babies formula. And by the time the babies are able to eat something, the babies are eating all type of junk. You're destroying their health. By the time they reach 25, 30, they're on diabetes medication. We have a responsibility as a people. We've gone through all of the everything that they throw at us in this country. Okay, we know what it is, and I'm talking about just in America alone, the stuff that Black folks have been through in this country. You know, the Tuskegee experiment, the birth control from that Margaret Sanger person, and all of the other atrocity that they throw at us here, right? But we do have a responsibility. It is our responsibility to take our temple, our health, our bodies in our own hand, and not wait on someone from another nation to tell us what we need to do with our health, with our bodies. You know, if your blood sugar, you have diabetes, Esau shouldn't have to tell you what to do if your blood sugar is too high. If you're a brother and you're waking up 5-6 times a night to go to the bathroom because your prostate is enlarged, right? You should know what that is. You should know you have a problem, and you shouldn't have to wait for somebody in a white lab coat to tell you that something is wrong. Your body is telling you something is wrong. You don't need somebody to tell you that. If you have eczema on your skin have a lot of rash and you know, you're itching and scratching. If you have constipation, if you have high blood pressure, if you're a sister and you get cramps, horrible cramps every month on your menstrual cycle, you don't need somebody to tell you something is wrong with your body. And you don't need there's people in our community. There's always, the Most High always give you resource, no matter what condition you're in. The Most High have given us a lot of resources, knowledge of health and wellness, and how to go about addressing these things. The Most High have given some of us even just an ounce of knowledge. We don't have to go somewhere else all the time. So, you know, as the priest Daniela always say, right? The Most High is not going to stretch his long black arm from the sky and heal you, right? You're not going to see some long black arm coming out the sky to help you. That's what he put people there for. That's why he used people to help you. A lot of us are probably waiting for some miracle or some long black stretched out arm from the sky. I don't know what we're waiting for, but it's not going to happen. So I was doing a little bit of research, and it says there that there are approximately over 340 million people in the United States. I could be wrong. I could be off with the numbers, but that was just my research. And according to my research, there are over 52 million foundational Black American and Caribbean combined in the United States. The average person spend approximately 5 hours on their cell phones per day. Most of what you're interested in online has absolutely nothing to do with your health. However, a lot of our people who spend this much time online are struggling with some type of sickness. But you won't use any information about health to help yourself. And the Most High have put people out here that are trying to help you to maintain your health. We're here. Unfortunately, some of us don't listen until we end up in the hospital, right? So how many of you watching right now was diagnosed with some type of health problem, right? How many of you are on medication? How many of you have some type of medical problems? You don't know what to do about it, but you refuse to ask for help out of shame, out of embarrassment, out of pride. You know what happened. Scripture says, you know what the scripture says about pride? Cometh before destruction, right? So, you're a security guard, you're a correctional officer, you're a police officer, maybe you're a truck driver, you deliver things, you're a nurse, you're always on the road, whatever your profession is that takes you away from home for a long period of time, right? You work lots of overtime, you're single, maybe you have a wife who's lazy, she don't want to cook or she don't know how to cook. I don't know, I'm just saying. You don't have time to cook, so you have to eat fast food, right? You have to eat your fried chicken and your burgers and your pizza, right? You've been eating a whole bunch of fried chicken, burgers, pizza, sodas, fake iced tea. And I do have to say something about that iced tea, okay? We all know the iced tea is fake. It's not real. It's not real iced tea. It has high fructose corn syrup, artificial flavors. I just want to throw that out there. You thought you were drinking something healthy. And you're doing all of this because you claim you have no other option. Okay? Here's something that I've learned since I've been in the truth. No matter how bad a situation is, the Most High always give us an out. He always give us a choice. Every single fast food place in America has a healthy option on their menu. Every single one of them. Okay? So when you say, oh, I don't have time to cook, I'm traveling, I work overtime, I deliver stuff, whatever your excuse is, every single fast food place in America offers a healthy option on their menu because they have to compete with one another. Okay? So here's a salad from Chick-fil-A. There you go. If you go to Chick-fil-A, there's a salad from Chick-fil-A. There's another salad from Chick-fil-A. That's something they have on their menu, right? Here's some type of grilled chicken wrap from Chick-fil-A. Some type of grilled chicken nugget from Chick-fil-A. Wendy's. If you eat from these places, here's a grilled chicken wrap from Wendy's. I'm showing you the healthy options from your fast food joints, right? Because some of us are eating from these places, we're gaining weight, our stomach look like a big, bowling ball, and we claim we don't have any other choice. I'm giving you choices here, guys. These are choices from the same places that you're eating. You're eating your food because you don't have really time to be home cooking, but they have healthy options on the menu. You're just not choosing these options. There's another salad from Wendy. McDonald's, they have a healthy salad on their menu, if you want to call it healthy. But I mean, if you're already eating the garbage from these places, you might as well choose the healthier version of the garbage, right? So there you go. There's another salad from McDonald's. There's some grilled chicken wrap from McDonald's. Okay. So I received a phone call from a brother outside of our camp a few days ago. And this brother is dealing with super high blood pressure. His blood pressure is through the roof. And so I asked the brother, when was the last time you checked your blood pressure? And he mentioned that he don't have any way of checking his blood pressure because he has not been to his doctor. He said that's how he gets his blood pressure checked, when he goes to his doctor. So I told the brother, you don't need to go to your doctor to check your blood pressure, So I have on the screen here a blood pressure monitor. This right here you can find on Amazon. $30 or less. These are less than $30 on Amazon. Now, they're not 100% perfect, guys. I won't say they're 100% perfect. The one in the doctor's office might be a little slightly better. Okay. Now, I would, tell you that if you were to buy one of these, maybe take them to your doctor and compare them to the one that the doctor have in their office. They will let you compare. Okay. They will. But this is something that you can purchase from Amazon. You'll get it in about 24 hours. And you can check your own blood pressure right there at home. Less than $30. Okay. The machine is very self-explanatory, guys. All you have to do is put it on your arm, press the power button, and the machine will do the rest. All right. And if you don't know how to check your pressure, if you don't understand it, a normal blood pressure reading is 120/80. You can go to YouTube. There are videos of medical people, medical professional, nurses, or people like that are on YouTube that do videos showing people how to check their pressure. So this is not hard to do. Okay. And I believe I have a video here demonstrating.
Pressure at home. 2 hours before, no alcohol or eating. 30 minutes before, no tobacco, caffeine, or exercise. First, sit down and relax in a chair that has a back. Uncross your legs, put your feet flat on the floor, and keep your back straight. Wait 5 minutes before beginning and try not to talk during this time. Take your log sheet and pen out so that you are ready to record your measurements. Grab your blood pressure monitor, set up the cuff per its instructions, and make sure your arm is out straight and supported on a flat surface. Begin taking your blood pressure and make sure there are no distractions or talking during this time. After the reading is complete, wait 1 minute, then measure a second. If your blood pressure is high, repeat the reading a third time and record the lowest of the two. Finally, record your measurements in your blood pressure log. Be sure to contact your physician.
All right. I think you guys get the idea. Now, I wanted to show that because I want my brothers and sisters who are dealing with hypertension, high blood pressure. There's no need for you to be dealing with hypertension and not know what your blood pressure levels are, when you can simply get a machine and check your pressure on a daily basis to see, especially if you're on medication, or if you're not on medication, that's even worse. You should be checking your pressure. If you know you have issues with hypertension and you're not on medication, you should be checking your pressure. All right. And if you don't know what to do, if your pressure is high at home, if you're at home and your pressure is high and you don't know what to do, we've always told you to give us a call. Give me a call. I'll tell you what to do. I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. Maybe I'll leave my number here in a few minutes.
At the end of,
Wherever at home.
Yes.
I'm sorry, you were saying something, hon?
I said at the end of the the lesson, yes, you leave your number.
Okay.
If I could say something real quick, if you don't mind.
Yes.
This is to the people that suffer from respiratory issues, right? If you're suffering from a respiratory issue where you're having like an asthma attack or something of that sort, right, where you're having problems breathing, your blood pressure will be elevated because a lot of times you're panicking. You can't breathe. You're panicking. Your blood pressure will be high. So you don't, for the people that suffer from a respiratory issue, you go to the hospital or the urgent care and they take your blood pressure, it'll be elevated. That does not mean that you have high blood pressure, really. Don't let them put you on no medicine because your blood pressure is elevated at the moment that you're having a respiratory issue. You want to check your blood pressure when you're not having a respiratory issue. That's why she's showing you guys this video where the person here is calm. They're sitting in a chair. The legs are not crossed. They're relaxed. That's when you get a really true reading of what your blood pressure is. And if it's high at the point that you're calm, you have a problem. But go ahead.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely. Yeah, because those doctors, they like to push medication on you. Now, if you're in the hospital and your pressure is really high because of a medical condition, they will give you something to bring your pressure down, which is okay. But don't let them send you home with, tell you have hypertension just because you had an issue in the hospital, Yeah.
Here's how to take.
Okay. So, you guys know we have a small herbal business called Grassroot Botanicals, right? And we've been in business for approximately, I don't know, maybe sometime since 2018, I believe. And I went to the back office and I was looking at the analytics, right? And this is just something that I just wanted to see what was happening. So I was looking at the analytics and I realized that over 80% of the people who are interested in the products, because we sell natural herbal products on our website, right? And over 80% of the people who goes there and buy the product and use it and they're return customers, these people are outside of the Hebrew Israelite community. Over 80% of these people are not in the Hebrew Israelite community. And out of 100% of these people who buy these products, almost 90% of these people are men. That's what my analytics are showing me. And now our website doesn't just promote men's product. Our website is a product for everybody. And over 90% of these people who purchase products from the website are men. I'm talking about people who have done the cleanse, the detox, taking stuff for diabetes, for hypertension, for circulation. I'm sorry, guys, circulation problems, all of the above. Most of these people are men, and majority of them are not in the truth, right? A lot of them I have spoken to personally. A lot of them are from the Christian community, if you would believe it. A lot of them are from the the other communities. But I just wanted to point that out. I couldn't believe it. That's why the cat is so, she's shocked. Cat cannot believe that. Now, here's a question. Does the Most High want us to consume herb? Herbal medicine is preventative medicine. Many of our people, both in the truth and outside of the truth, do not believe in consuming herbal plants, or they have very little to no knowledge of herbal plants.
Which is
This
crazy. That's crazy. You guys on Clubhouse, you guys need to come click the link at the top of the room and come over and watch the PowerPoint. That's crazy because taking herbs is in the Bible. I'm not going to disturb a PowerPoint, but it's in the Bible. And I'm going to read it after she's done. It's in the Bible.
the scripture tells us that we should be using the herb. I mean, and I'm going to say this. I have been called a witch doctor multiple times by people who are in the truth. Let me say that again. I've been called a witch doctor by people who are in the truth. In the truth. I don't use herbs for witchcraft, voodoo, or whatever. You know, I use the herb, you know, to teach our people. I teach our people how to use them to eliminate, you know, medical conditions. That's the purpose of using the plant. Now I'm gonna let my husband talk about share some scriptures on what the Bible say about the use of herbs whenever he can.
All right, so you can stop sharing the screen. I'm going to share my screen for a second because a lot of you, some of you Israelites, y'all are ridiculous. And you know what? If you can't receive this, maybe that's the Most High's judgment on you why you can't receive it. I'm just going to say that clean and cold. She's not saying it. I'm saying it. If you can't receive this, it's because maybe the Most High is judging you can't receive it because you sound stupid to say that taking a plant, that the Most High created everything. And the Bible tells us in Genesis chapter 1, everything the Lord created was good. The hell you mean taking a plant is bad? What's wrong with you? This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 38, verse 1. It says, honor a physician. I went over this in my last class. Honor a physician with the honor due unto him or her, if she has the gift, for the uses which ye may have of him. For the Lord hath created him. The Lord created the physician. So you're thinking the Lord created the physician that creates the Frankenstein medicine that have all the side effects in your pharmacy. And you think that's where it stops. No, let's keep reading. For of the Most High cometh healing. So like she said, I always say, you wait for the Most High to have his long black arm, part the clouds, or the magic wand in his hand and say, Shazam, you're better. That's not how it works. The Most High is telling you if you get healing from a physician, that came from him, which means there was no miracle. There was no Shazam moment. There was no abracadabra moment. If you got healed from a physician, you got healed from God. But a lot of y'all can't receive that. Anyway, and he shall receive honor of the king. Verse 3. It says, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. So great men understand the skill of the physician and understand exactly what it is. The Most High set that person up. Here's number 4. Verse number 4. It says, the Lord hath created medicines out of the earth. What comes out of the earth? Plants. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth. What comes out of the earth? Plants. And he or she that is wise, and that eliminates the people that says you're a witch doctor because you use them. He or she that is wise will not abhor them. I'm going to leave it right there. So guess what? If the Most High heals you by way of the physician, and the physician uses something that comes out of the earth to heal you, that came from Yahweh. It didn't need to be a Shazam moment or abracadabra moment. A lot of you Israelites are absolutely crazy. You're bugged out of your minds. I'll leave it there. I'll give it back to you. Share your screen again, sis. You got it.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, my husband is a little bit more savvy than I am with this computer. Okay, so we're not going to keep you too long. I also went to our website analytics, and I wanted to share with you guys what our people, based on the analytics on our website, when people go there to purchase things for their health, this tells me the ailments that are affecting our people based on the things that they're purchasing on a daily basis. Okay. And so I'm looking at our analytics, and the number one selling product on the website is a product that we have for poor circulation. Okay. And that tells me something. The other number one product that people are buying is the formula for high blood pressure. Okay. Those two are like neck and neck. The other formula that people are buying is a formula that we have for high blood sugar, diabetes. The other one is something for the prostate. A lot of our brothers are dealing with prostate problems. Some of them are suffering in silence and don't want to talk to anybody about it. A lot of our brothers are dealing with erectile dysfunction and they don't want to talk to anybody about it. And man, cholesterol. That's another product that people are buying. And something for the kidneys, the kidney formula, and something for constipation, and something to boost their energy, right? So those are some of the items that we see that are moving frequently from the website. And that tells me that these are the problems that our people are struggling with on a daily basis.
So stop 1 second. Stop sharing the screen. So you guys see it. High blood pressure, prostate, cholesterol, kidney. You guys see that, right? Somebody's like, well, you made it up. Stop sharing the screen. I'm going to share this right here. I want everybody to look. I want you guys to look. Do you guys see that? The top problems with Black people. You guys see what I'm right here? The Office of the United States Department of Health and Human Services. Asthma, that's what she said. Cancer, that's what she said. Chronic liver disease, that's what she said. Diabetes, that's what she said. Heart disease, that's what she said. The same things that are at the top of this list on the Office, the United States Department of Health and Human Services, that's on their website, is her same top sellers. It's matching. So it's not being made up. This is what we're suffering from 100%. It's right there. So she didn't make it up. You got it. You got to share your screen again. I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay. Well, the good thing about technology, with the website, it collects data, and it you get to see what people are doing, about their health. Sorry about that again, guys. Okay, let's Okay. So I wanted to share with the audience that are watching some of the brothers and sisters who are interacting with us on a daily basis and that are taking the products that we have on our website. Okay. And the reason I wanted to share this is because I want to offer to you guys that are watching help. I want to let you know that there are options for you if you're struggling with some type of medical condition. You don't have to be on medication for everything that you're going through. You don't have to. There are options. There are alternative. So here's one of our product that I talk about, and I'm gonna let this brother hear. Some of you guys may have seen this interview before. This interview went viral on TikTok.
So what do you want? Let me see the grass.
Sorry about that.
So let me ask you. You purchased this from us, and you took it. Can you tell us what this product did for you?
Well, my body feels a little different. I able to walk faster without getting tired. I sleep better.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear it.
Activities that I would want
You
to
can hear it.
Oh, other activities.
make it better. Feel good.
We're not going to say what those
We're not gonna
activities are.
No, wait. Pause it 1 second.
All right.
Pause it 1 second. That went over their heads. So I'm here for the men. A lot of you brothers, that went over your heads. A lot of you brothers have stamina problems. You have problems maintaining your manhood in the midst of certain activities, like he said. And I want you to understand, and I talk about this all the time. If you have problems in the bedroom, you are a prime candidate as a man. Listen carefully to what I'm saying. A lot of y'all, that's why the room is small. Everybody don't want to hear these things. We're here to tell you these things whether you want to hear it or not. For a lot of you men, if you have problems in the bedroom, your manhood is, it's not staying up the way it's supposed to, or it's not operating the way it's supposed to, you are a prime candidate for a heart attack or stroke, whichever one is going to come first. Your body is warning you in the bedroom when you can't perform your duties as a man. It's warning you, hey, bro, your blood is not circulating the way it's supposed to. You think that just means that you can't get it in the way you used to get it in when you was 30, and you used to get it in when you was 25. No, brother, your body is telling you you are a prime candidate for a heart attack. That's what it's telling you. The bedroom is the first place that manifests as a man. It's not coming from her. That's coming from me. So you need to figure out what it is you need to do to make sure that your stuff is circulating the way it's supposed to be circulating. That's what we're talking about. We're trying to teach you, brothers and sisters, the Most High in his infinite wisdom and his perfect creation created alarm systems and warning systems in the human body to warn you something is wrong. We're teaching you to recognize it. You want to have fun. You love the sister. She look good. You want to get it in with her. And then when you in the midst of getting in with her, you're not functioning the way you're supposed to. It's not working out the way you thought it was. Your body's telling you something's wrong. I'll leave it there. Play the video again, Sister Malika. Start from the beginning again.
Absolutely
So
correct.
now you guys can understand what he's saying.
And you can find that at Grassroot Botanicals. So let me ask you, you purchased this from us and you took it. Can you tell us what this product did for you?
Well, my body feels a little different. I able to walk faster without getting tired.
So I'm going to explain in case you guys can't hear what he's saying. He said he's able to walk faster. Okay, so his energy level has gone up since he started taking that product right there. That's what he's trying to say.
I sleep better. And
He sleeps better,
other activities.
and he's trying to tell you that his personal activities in the bedroom have increased or gotten way better. That's what he's trying to say.
That I would want to say.
Oh, other activities.
Make it better. Feel good.
We're not going to say what those
We're not gonna
activities are.
But it's very good.
It's very good. You're saying it gives you a lot of energy? Is that what you said?
I able to move and doesn't feel tired as I used to.
Oh, you don't feel as tired as you.
Okay, so he's able to move. It doesn't feel as tired as he used to. So you guys get the point. That's what the product has done for him.
So what do you want?
I'm sorry. So there's a sister. I wanted to put there's a sister. I didn't want to just show it with the guy. There's a sister who have also taken the product, and I'm going to share what she's saying about the product. Let me see if I could put up the volume
Let's
here.
see what you're holding there, okay?
Okay, there we go.
So that is something to unblock the arteries, right? Remove plaques from the arteries, which helps to prevent stroke and a heart attack.
Right.
Right. So you bought this from us when?
I bought this like I think it was maybe a month. And a
I'm
half
sorry. Let
ago.
me speed it up a little bit.
I started taking it little by little, and I started to feel the difference with my energy, how I was resting, and I went to the doctor for a physical, and they took my cholesterol, and my cholesterol had gone down tremendously from using this product.
Wow. What else? Anything else?
Well, it just I just felt more energy. You know, I felt more energized. I was able to rest better. My blood pressure came down as a result. You know, because sometimes cholesterol can make your blood pressure go up also. So as a result of using this wonderful, amazing product, it lowered cholesterol and blood pressure. As a matter of fact, I have to get another one today. I'm telling you, when you take this product, it works. It speaks volumes, and it works, and it is amazing. So if you want to live longer, you better stop by here,
Nicholas Brooklyn,
and
All
get
right.
some of this amazing.
So I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear the sister. She's saying, you know, her energy level has gone up. Her cholesterol levels have you know, gotten to be normalized again. Her blood pressure went down, you know, and all of that. Give me 1 second. So that's the sister talking about the same exact product there. The good thing about this product here, it helps with circulation, right? But it also helps to bring down your cholesterol, and if you have hypertension, high blood pressure, that also helps to bring it down as well. So it helps multiple things. And a lot of people say when they take this product, it gives them a lot of energy, because when the blood inside of your vessels, your veins, when that blood is not functioning well, brothers and sisters, you're going to start feeling bad. Your energy level is not going to be the same, because what does scripture say about the blood? The blood is life, right? So if the blood is not functioning well, the blood pressure is messed up, you're going to start feeling bad. So when you start taking stuff like this, you're going to feel the energy. It's going to start giving you more energy, because it's the circulatory system is working again. You know, the blood is flowing right again. So that's what's happening with products like these. And if you're a brother and you're as my husband said, if you're struggling with erectile dysfunction as a result of poor circulation, because that's what that is, poor circulation, this will fix your ED problem 100%.
how are you doing, honey?
I'm doing.
Now here's another brother with the same product. I don't want to drag this out, but there we go.
Okay. What this product have done for you so far?
Absolutely. And following the instructions on the product, which is about a shot in the morning, a shot in the afternoon, I've done that. And I've been satisfied with the results. As I said, I didn't turn into a Superman or anything, but do I see differences? Yes, I do. What are some of the differences? In stair climbing, it's a whole lot easier. In overall function, I seem to be lighter on the feet. So it seems that my blood is flowing just a little more different. Now, how much did it affect me? It affected me enough that I returned back to get more insight on this product as well as any other products. So I think Ronan.
All right. So if you notice, one of the things that people are saying about the product is the energy that they're getting. So
Hi,
take note
how
of
are
that.
you?
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
And I just want you guys to know this product can be taken. It doesn't matter how old you
tell the
are.
people
Just
what you
want to
just
just
told
want to
us.
say that
I don't know if you
this
wanna get
brother
it.
here is in his 70s.
I tell you, it woke me up this morning. Johnny woke me up this morning.
I know we might have to cut that part out.
All right, I think you guys get the picture.
It really
Mr. Bullock is funny. Mr. Bullock is funny, but
it woke
Mr.
you
Bullock,
up this morning.
purchased the product there and came back to tell me, what he told me there. Mr. Bullock is in his 70s, by the way.
I hope.
Here's a sister talking about her diabetes.
My name is Gertrude. I am holding a diabetic formula. Let's see. There we go. Okay, that diabetic formula is from grassrootbotanicals.com. So you were just telling us something that you experienced after you took this and something else. So talk to us.
Well, I was having problems with my diabetes, my sugar go up to 400, which is definitely not a healthy level.
No.
So after
So the sister says her sugar levels went up to 400, guys. I don't know if you guys caught that. 400.
taking this for just 2 weeks, my sugar started to regulate. Now, prior to this, I was taking this, which is also diabetic herbal formula in a capsule form, and I went from 230 to 201 pounds.
You lost weight. Yes, I did.
So she also lost some weight, right? So she changed her lifestyle as well. All right. I don't want to keep you guys too long, so I'm going to keep it moving. Here's another brother again. He's also dealing with diabetes issues. I'm gonna...
Well, let me talk to you. See, about 3 weeks ago, I came to your store and I was inquisitive, and I like all the products that I've seen. They're all natural, but it was something particularly about this product that when I took it, I am a type 2 diabetic. Very shortly to reverse that all the way. This is for the most part a blessing. Yes, it does lower your A1C and your blood sugar levels, which are the same. And I've taken it every day before I go to the gym. I have a pre-workout. I'll put a dab of this in the scooper with my pre-workout beets. They're called natural beets. It's a powder. And I shake it up real well. I take it every time before I go to the gym, and sometime late in the evening when I get off work, I take it again. For me, this has worked wonders. It has improved my vision.
Nice.
It has done a lot of things that normally the normal person with type 2, they wouldn't be able to, I guess, function as they should. Now, I don't kick against doctors or anything like that.
All right, so you guys get the picture with that.
Hi,
Okay.
how are you?
Here's a brother talking about another product that we have.
Second or third bottle?
I'm sorry.
Second bottle. Okay.
Trying to
And so you purchased
the
that.
volume
How long
there,
ago
okay.
You purchased the first one? What changes did you experience after taking that first bottle?
Yeah, so I noticed my energy levels increased, and coupled with my exercises, I was able to output more than I probably would have.
Mm-hmm.
But only by just maybe small increments, but as I kept using the product.
So I want to show you what the brother is taking there. That's the product he's talking about. This is a product that we carry for the men. This is a men's product. And for the brothers who are always complaining that they have, they're always tired, they have no energy and blah, blah, blah. We have something. This product here, I formulated for my husband years ago. Okay. This was a product that was first formulated for my husband, and we decided to share it with everybody. So this is very personal to me. As y'all know, my husband works out a lot. He's in the gym every day, and so this is something that
if y'all want to do what I'm doing in the gym, y'all see, especially what I do on leg day, on a leg press, I'm almost to 1,000 pounds, right? On the daggone Roger squat and other squats, I'm pressing crazy weight because I take 3 or 4 of these capsules every morning before I hit the gym at 4:35 in the morning. I take these. A lot of y'all comment, you know what I'm saying, and give me props or praises what y'all see me doing. It's partially due to this. So y'all need to get up on this. So y'all can put the numbers up to you know what I'm talking
about? That's true. Yeah, this product is specifically formulated for the men, okay? And it is a herbal product. That's all we sell. We sell herbs, and so everything in here is herbs, okay? But these are herbs that are formulated for the men, all right, for the men, endocrine system, and so on and so forth. All right. So just wanted to point that out. And so the brother here, he's into physical fitness, and he's telling you what the product is doing for him.
Put more than I probably would have.
Mm-hmm.
But only by, just maybe small increments, but as I kept using the product, I would get stronger and stronger with the enhancements and the support that it gives. So, and even to the point where when I got my T levels tested, I noticed I was in the 700 range. And before that, my T levels were about 600 or something.
And if you guys miss what he just said, he said he had his T levels checked, which is his testosterone levels. He went and he got his testosterone levels checked after taking this product, and his testosterone levels went up. And I think I've done a few videos talking to the brothers about their testosterone, and gynecomastia and stuff like that. The Most High put natural medicine in the soil to boost those things, to help your body produce those things, natural testosterone, you know what I mean, to help your male reproductive system with those things. So these are herbs that helps the male body to boost the testosterone levels. And the brother is telling you that he went to the doctor and get his T levels checked, with the testosterone levels checked, and he noticed that his T levels went up after taking this product.
So you had your T levels checked.
Yeah.
Explain to people what that is. Some people may not understand what the T levels are.
Yeah, so for males, that's your testosterone levels.
Okay, so you went to the doctor and you had it checked.
Yes.
And so you compare before and after results, and you're saying you think that this product helps somewhat to kind of enhance the T levels.
Yes.
That's great. That's
all right.
Good news to hear. This is
all right.
How are you?
Now here's another brother, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I know this brother personally. I met him about a year or two ago for the first time, and this brother is in his 70s, if you would believe it. Okay, and he's a gym rat, and he also take that product.
No, we got it. We don't know. Go back.
Yeah.
Most of you brothers, I'm talking to you brothers, you wish you could look like this in your 70s. You should wish. This is not the Most High saying Shazam, hey, you're going to look like this in your 70s. This is a man that took care of himself when he was younger. You take care of yourself when you're younger, in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s. Then when you get to this age, your body won't betray you. A lot of y'all think that me, Priest Dave, I go to the gym no, I go to the gym so that my body doesn't betray me when I hit 60 and 70, if the Most High grants me life. This brother looks amazing. He looks amazing. And guess what? On a lesser level, I'm not saying I'm him, but most of the time when I ask people, especially in the gym, how old they think I am, they're always wrong 100% of the time. 100% of the time. I did a test this week in my gym. Everybody thinks I'm about 10 to 15 years younger than I am. And it's all because of this product that she has and me training. It's exactly what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. You got it. Play the video.
So the brother came. I met this brother for the first time. And he came into the store asking for something for energy because he works out and, whatever. So I sold him the product he's holding there. And ever since then, for the last 2 years, he's come to the store I'd say every month and a half, every 2 months. Whenever he finished a bottle, he comes back and he buys one every single time.
Brother?
I'm fine. My friends call me Lee.
All right, Mr. Lee.
And my assessment of this is amazing. I've been taking supplements for maybe 20 years. And as soon as I take this, I felt the immediate energy. My workouts have increased. And more importantly, my muscle tone has gotten better. I totally recommend this, along with all the other products here that Wanda sells. She's an excellent herbalist. And you know what? She looks out for you.
Now let me ask you a question, though, Mr. Lee. So You came back today. You purchased 2 of those.
Yes.
All right, you guys get
This your
you guys get the picture.
how you doing, my brother?
That brother looks
Um,
amazing. That brother looks amazing for 70.
yes,
That's
yes, he
crazy.
does.
That is crazy. Anyway, go ahead.
Yes, he does. There is another brother talking about the circulation. As you know, as you guys can see, as you're watching these videos, there's a lot of people dealing with circulation problem. This is another brother who is dealing with circulatory issue, and you know, he came back to this brother buys a circulation formula every month. We'll move on to somebody else. All right. And here we go again. There's another brother with the circulation formula. I think this brother here bought it for his uncle.
Good right here. This is like liquid gold. I'm telling you, the Unlock the Arteries product right here. And my uncle is so happy. He's on his 2nd bottle right now, and he's saying it's working wonders for him. So people, you need to get on board and get this product right now. Unlock the Arteries from Grassroot Botanicals. Yeah,
How old is your uncle?
what, 55?
Oh, okay, 55.
And he said that it's working. So,
Okay.
yeah, check it out.
All right.
What is he taking it for?
All right. All right, guys. I think we have, gotten to the end of our, our little class here today. If you guys want to know where to go and grab some of these products, let me take you guys to the website. I'll take you to the website.
You gotta stop sharing. I'll share it. You ain't gotta do it. Also, guys, we have about 25 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share the website, and then afterwards, if anybody has any questions, you guys can put it in the chat. If you guys want to come in and talk to her as well, I'll allow people to come in and talk to her as well. If you guys want to talk to her as well, if you guys have any questions about anything, I'll bring you guys in. If you guys are on Clubhouse, you must click the link and come into the YouTube, because I'm going to put the link inside the YouTube. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick so she can show you guys the website afterwards. If there are any questions, especially anybody that wants to talk to her directly, you guys could do that. Okay, the website is shared. There it is. You should be able to see it. Monica, you see the website?
Yes.
So you tell me where you want me to go. Go ahead. I'll navigate.
Oh, just keep scrolling down. I think one of the first product you're going to see there is the the circulation formula that we were showing in the video. Maybe you can highlight it for a minute and let the people see what it looks like if they ever go there looking for it. Guys, this is a product for poor circulation. And as my husband said earlier, if you are a brother and you're dealing with ED, right? If you have diabetes and then you start having ED issue, that is a sign that you are dealing with poor circulation, which means that you are at risk for a stroke and a heart attack, just like the priest said earlier. So your ED is just a symptom of a bigger problem that you're dealing with. So don't take it lightly. Don't go taking the blue pill or the yellow, whatever color that pill is that they give you for ED. That's not going to help you with your heart attack or stroke, that your impending heart attack or stroke that's about to happen to you. You need something to clear up the arteries. And what this product do, it loosen up the plaques in your arteries so that your blood can flow freely, so you don't get a stroke or a heart attack. They call it the narrowing of the arteries, right? It's when you have plaques build up in there, and so it's causing a restriction in blood flow. This product here helps to loosen up all of that plaque and get the blood flowing Okay, and that's going to help you with your ED. And also, this is not just a men's formula, as you see. It's for men and women. All right. So the sisters are dealing with poor blood circulation as well. And sisters, if you have varicose veins, okay, a lot of sisters don't know that varicose vein is a result of poor blood circulation. Sisters, yes, if you have varicose veins, you look at the back of your legs and your upper thigh, and you have varicose vein, that is poor blood circulation. Just, I want you to listen to my voice. If you have varicose veins on your legs, you are dealing with poor blood circulation, and you need that formula. I just want to make that clear.
We must also point out to our sisters, because sometimes it's just pointed towards the brothers. Poor circulation equals not a robust, is that a good word? Robust erection. All right, we'll use robust, a robust erection. But sisters, I got bad news, right? Some of that vaginal dryness that some of y'all deal with is from poor blood circulation too. Because guess what? Poor blood circulation leads to reduced blood flow to the pelvic area, which is where your womanhood is. It's in your pelvic area. So a lot of y'all that are dry, you know what I'm saying? You got the Mojave Desert between your legs. It's from poor blood circulation too. That's why you're not in the mood. Your husband is in the mood and you're not. You know what I'm saying? You're not like you was before when you were younger. It was a daggone Atlantic Ocean before. You know what I'm saying? And now it's the damn desert. Well, because you got poor blood circulation too. I'm just keeping it real. Sister Malika's the nice, she's gonna say it nice. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's the same across the board. If you can't get wet, sisters, because you probably have poor circulation as well. Just saying. Anyway, go ahead, Malika, you got it.
Yeah.
I'll keep scrolling.
All right, so you can
go
back.
Some people are not ready for these conversations at all. And those are conversations I like to have. So you have the diabetic formula right there.
There's a reason the men are the ones that are using these products, because the sister, I ask myself why the women are not I've talked to so many husbands have come to me and says, hey, I'm into the health and wellness. I take the herbs, I do the flush, and I cannot get my wife to do this stuff. Do you know how many men I've talked to who have come to me and tell me these things? They cannot get their wives to get on board to do anything about their health. The women, and imagine this, the women are the teachers of the children. They are the nurturer of the children. So what does this mean? It means that there is nothing being passed on to the children from their mothers, because we can't even get the women, the mothers, to get on board with their health. The analytics don't lie. The analytics don't lie.
Don't lie.
The sisters are not doing what they're supposed to do. When you talk to the sisters about change, you got to change something. You're dealing with something on your menstrual cycle. Well, you got to change something, sister. If you don't make changes, nothing is going to change. And they don't want to listen. They don't want to hear it. It's too much. It's too much change that needs to happen.
Well, let me say it, because it will offend them, so you don't have to offend them. Some of you sisters that are doubling over, you having what's called PMS, meaning premenstrual syndrome, right? You having pains before your period even comes. You daggone nearly doubled over for pain, like somebody punched you in your stomach, much less when your period comes. And you think that is normal. That is not normal. It's not normal. There are things you actually can do to get rid of PMS. So you don't. It's not. Your doctors will tell you it's something you just have to deal with. It is what it is. It's part of being a woman. To an extent, there may be some people that, can't get rid of it. But overall, it's really not a death sentence for you sisters. It's not something you have to deal with. There are ways to get around it. There's all types of things you can do. You could change the way you eat, so forth and so on. And you can get rid of PMS, where you don't have it the way you have it, where you have to be in a daggone dark room with the damn lights off, and you doubled over in pain, and nobody could talk to you for a couple of days because you're going through PMS every month, and you think that's your life. It's not your life. There are people out here that could tell you how to get rid of that. You just have to actually want to hear it. And even more important, you have to actually want to implement that. And that's where the rubber meets the road, because for some people, especially our sisters, to implement that stuff means to make some changes you don't want to make, because whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're eating, whatever it is, you want to still do that. You don't want the pain. You want it to go away, but you don't want to make no changes. The men are a little bit more in tune with understanding that I got to make some changes if I want to see better. And what the sister is telling you, sisters, is that some of y'all have to make some changes if you want to see better as well. I hate to hear for sisters that really suffer with extreme PMS. I wish I could break through to a lot of sisters. I work with sisters like that tell me they have extreme PMS. And it's like I have to walk on eggshells. So I'm like, should I tell them? If I tell them, will they receive it? It shouldn't be like that, much less in the truth. There should be really no sisters in the truth that are suffering from that. If you're a sister right now listening and you're suffering from extreme PMS, like before your period even comes, you're having a lot of problems, you're having a lot of pains, and then when it comes, you're having more problems, you should not be opposed to at least listening to this information, trying something different and making some changes in your life. It's for your benefit. But the problem is, as she told you, when we look at the analytics of the website that we have, and we talk to other people that are into the herbs as well, a lot more times it's the men that are really willing to go through the hard stuff to get better. And a lot of the sisters they're just not willing to do it. Like, they'll listen, but when it comes to doing it, they're like, nah, I'm comfortable doing what I'm doing. And so, yeah, we're trying to warn you, brothers and sisters, that's not the way to be. With that being said, go ahead, Mel.
And I'm glad you mentioned all of that, because I'd like to expound on that a little bit. Earlier, I showed and I talked about, parents feeding their children the nasty diet that they feed the babies, and some of them think it's normal. A lot of the parents think that the food they're giving their babies, wake up in the morning and you're frying up eggs and turkey bacon and cheesy stuff, giving it to you. Do you know that type of diet is what contributes to the PMS? I mean, the premenstrual symptoms when your daughter becomes a teenager, because they spend their entire life eating garbage, and it's now affecting them in their teenage years when they're getting their menstrual cycle. It's because of what you've been feeding them and what they have continued to feed themselves now that they are a teenager. You can't get them to stop eating the garbage that you've been feeding them, because now they're 14, 15, 16, and they're so used to the stuff that you've been feeding them, the McDonald's, the Burger King, and that's what it's you mom created that problem, and daddy, you guys created the problem, and now they have to live with this, right? And I'm speaking from experience. I'll tell you, when I was younger, again, it's funny, I never had this problem. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, but I didn't have this problem until I migrated here. And I didn't understand what was happening, but I also struggled with premenstrual symptoms when I was younger, when I first migrated here from the Caribbean. And I didn't understand that it was the food. It was the food. I myself, Sister Malika, was eating the McDonald's. I came here, I didn't even know what McDonald's was. And I came here and started eating McDonald's just like everybody else, eating pizza just like everybody else, eating the burgers and the French fries just like everybody else, right? It's a part of the culture. So I just went right in and started doing what everybody else was doing. And before you know it, I was getting these horrible cramps and back pain and this and that and all the symptoms that came with premenstrual symptoms. And there was no, the doctor says it's not, just like Sister John A just said, the OBGYN, they'll lie and says PMS is normal. It's not normal. There is absolutely nothing normal about PMS, because I got rid of it on my own. And my GYN told me it was normal. You know, millions of women experience this. It's normal. It is absolutely not normal. And I've proven that it's not normal because I have gotten rid of that problem years ago. I don't get PMS anymore. I don't even know what that is anymore because I got rid of the stuff that was causing that problem.
I know women that did that too. I know women that had bad PMS and they changed their whole lifestyle and it went away. So it's not normal. Don't buy into the bullshit. It's not normal. Go ahead, sis. Continue.
It's not. It's not.
You want to keep scrolling?
There's nothing normal about horrible menstrual cycle. There's nothing normal about what's that other thing is called when the women get off of their cycle, they get a little bit older. I forgot what it's menopause. That's not normal either.
Yeah,
all them menopausal symptoms, but just want you guys to know that. All right, so the diabetic formula, hun, go back up and click on that the one in the bag up. Yes, there you go. That one there in the bag is one of our most popular product on the website because our people, I have if you guys go to the website, you'll see that there's an option there for you to subscribe and have it shipped to you every month. We have people that we're shipping that to every single month because people have gone and do the subscription where it pops up every month where I have to ship it out to them every single month. Okay, we have a ton of people who's having that on subscription. That and the what do you call it? The hypertension formula. There you go. So that's the high blood sugar. If you are type 2 diabetes or if you're borderline diabetic, okay, that's a formula to help keep your blood sugar levels down and help you to get off of your metformin if you are on metformin. I just want to make that clear. But that's up to you. It's a choice. Life is about choices, guys. If you're on metformin, that's a product that can help you to get off of the metformin. And it also comes in a capsule as well. If you don't like to, taste the herb, it also does come in a capsule.
That's right here. This is the capsule.
There you go. So that's the capsule there as well. Does the same exact thing. And then we have the something for the high blood pressure right there to the left in the blue bottle. That's one of our number one selling item on that website. Black folks are struggling with high blood pressure. I can never be out of this product right here. This is a product that I constantly make. It's the one product that I'm constantly making. I mean, like every couple of weeks, I'm making a whole ton of this right here. Because this also has a subscription. All right. You can go back.
So you have prostate and urinary herbal formula.
There you go. That's for the brothers.
That she talked about. It's the Muscle Force Max that she talked about, right? So you guys already know about that, right? I know one of your most popular and very, very important.
Can we show the sisters the PCOS and fibroids right there to your right? Go back down, right there to your right.
Well, no, I think all of these are important, right? So the parasite and candida cleanse. A lot of you brothers and sisters suffer from, you have parasites, you don't even know it. You have parasites. So you definitely need to get up on this parasite cleanse, right? Because I think what she's about to talk about, part of what she's about to talk about with the whole candida cleanse and everything, part of that is parasites. It's parasites. Yep. But we'll get to that in a second. Liver detox. This is important too. Some of you older people that suffer from things like eczema, like she said, skin problems. Those problems are in your liver. Facts.
Let's stay on that liver detox for a second, hun. I don't want to ruffle any feathers here, but brothers and sisters, if you are a heavy drinker, or a light drinker, doesn't matter, heavy or light, you need something to take care of your liver, okay? Because alcohol long term will begin to damage your liver if you don't take care of it. This is a product that helps to detox the liver and help the liver to excrete toxins from the body. All right? So again, everybody should be taking something for their liver. Everybody. But especially if you drink and you're eating all of that nasty fast foods, you need something for your liver.
Right. So for those of y'all that are watching the PowerPoint, right, or watching the live, you guys can see that we have here some of the stuff that's in it. All these are plants. Remember, the Most High says he causes medicines to come from the earth. Milk thistle, dandelion, turmeric, burdock root, these yellow dock, these come from the earth, right? And an apothecary or a physician, as it says in Sirach 38, is one that understands how to put these plants together in harmony with each other to do something to help your organs in your body thrive. That's an apothecary. That's what this is. So yeah, a lot of y'all brothers and sisters, you don't even have to know these things. You just have to know that the Most High creates people that understands these things. These things, if you're suffering from it, you don't have to suffer from it per se. With that being said, Sister Malika, we're gonna go to the fibroids, but I want to give, if anybody has any questions, I want to give them a chance to come in because we have about maybe 18 more minutes before I gotta go. So here's the fibroid PCOS, which for you sisters, yes, this should really, yeah, this should be at the top of a lot of y'all sisters' list. Go ahead.
And that also helps with your monthly cycle as well. If you have teenage daughters and they're having issues with their cycle, even if they're not, they should be taking something for their reproductive system, their endocrine system. The endocrine system is what helps your body to produce hormones. Okay, this helps to balance the hormones. Sister Kelly wants to know if the Parasite Cleanse have binders in it. The Parasite formula, all of the formulas on the website are 100% herbs. That's it. There's no binders. It's just 100% herbs, dried herbs. That's it.
So let me do the hard part as the man. Be the bad guy as the man, right? Some of you sisters, and this is not to be funny, and it's not. This is love. That's why we're doing this lesson. This is love. Get out your emotions for a second. This is love. Some of you sisters, some of you grow facial hair, right? You might have a little couple of whiskers under your beard. You might have a couple of hairs under your nose, right? And you're embarrassed by that. You grow a lot of hair on your arms, maybe some hair on your chest. You're embarrassed by that, right? Some of those things those things grown on you is a sign that you're suffering from PCOS. I'm not saying it's the only sign, nor am I expert. Sister Malika is more knowledgeable about this than me, but I just know what I know, right? So these are some of the signs that you may be suffering from PCOS. In terms of hair growing in certain places, it's not normal for you as a woman for your hair to grow.
Absolutely.
And then what you do, you go and you go get it waxed. Some of you sisters will shave and then the hair will grow back even worse. It's the worst thing you could do for some of you sisters is to shave. The hair is going to grow back the same way it does for a man. It's going to grow back profusely worse. I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm not laughing. I'm just trying to tell y'all something. So it's a sign that you're suffering from PCOS, right? So the answer is not to wax or shave or none of that stuff. The answer is that there's something going on in your body that's abnormal to address it. And that's what this formula does. You might be suffering from fibroids or PCOS. There's a problem with your endocrine system. Again, that's your body telling you that your endocrine system is out of whack, which is why hair is growing in places it should not normally grow on you as a woman. You don't have to panic. You just have to understand and recognize the signs for with everything that we're talking about.
Well, let me
Right now, Sister Malika, real quick. Everything that we're talking about, the first step is recognizing the signs. Any health issue we're talking about, The first step is recognizing the signs of what's going on with your body. The warning systems that the Most High created in your body to show you something is wrong somewhere, and then addressing those problems or those warning signs once you recognize what it is. All right, you got it, sis. Go ahead.
Now, I wanted to expound on what you're saying. I want the sisters. I'm glad you say it, hun, because yes, sometimes sisters need to hear from a man. Okay, but what I want the sisters to understand is this: if you are struggling with PCOS, and in case you don't know what PCOS is, it's polycystic ovarian syndrome. Okay, if you're struggling with PCOS and you see hair, a lot of hair on your chin, in places that hair doesn't belong on a woman, what that means is that you have a lot more male hormone in your body than female hormone. You have a lot of androgen. Okay, it's almost like the male hormone is having a war with the female hormone in your body, and the male hormone is winning. All right, and so the foods that you're eating, the fact that you're not cleansing your system, liver health. Let me say this: liver health bad liver health contributes to bad endocrine health. You need to clean up your liver as well. When you start talking about good hormonal health, start with the liver. You need to have good liver health. Your liver, you have no idea how important your liver is. And sisters, if you're talking about PCOS and stuff like that, you need to take a parasite formula. That's very important. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. I'm a girl, I'm a woman, okay? You need to start taking a parasite formula if you're dealing with these type of issue. If you're dealing with menstrual cycle issue, if you're dealing with polycystic ovarian health issue, and the sisters and brothers who may have had cancer in the past, or if you're dealing with cancer right now, you need to start doing a parasite cleanse or take a parasite formula on a regular basis, okay? Because one of the things I'm going to tell you about the cancer is a lot of the times when they find cancer tumor in the human body, there's parasites inside of those tumors. Okay? Parasite causes cancer.
So, Sister Malika, we're gonna kind of wind down now. This is not our last time. This is our first time, right? For those of y'all that are here, now y'all see what we're doing. We're gonna do more classes like this, more lives like this. Y'all want to spread the word. Y'all want to let people know we're live. People have questions, whatever. We're going to allow people to come in. But at the same time, I do have to kind of wind it up because I have another call I have to be on. So we have about 10 minutes. This is what we're going to do. Sister Malika, I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a second. You can stop sharing the screen, actually, because you're sharing the screen.
Well, I don't really have anything else to share.
Just stop sharing the screen, though. Stop sharing.
What
I want you guys to do. Maybe it's me. Hold on a second.
I'm not sharing anything.
You're right. It might be me. All right. What I want you guys to do is give me 1 second, guys.
I'm gonna put my my number in the chat there if anybody have
I
questions.
want you guys put the number in the chat. Absolutely. I also want. Let me see. I'm live in it.
If anyone have questions about,
if anybody has any questions, put it in the chat. Or if you want to come on real quick, I'm gonna put the link into the chat right now, where you guys can actually come onto the live stream and ask her a question. We only have a few minutes. I'm going to put the link in the chat. If somebody has a question, you guys can ask the question in the chat.
I think my next live, we're going to talk about autoimmune diseases.
But right now, I put the link in the chat. If somebody wants to come into the chat live and you want to ask her a question live, if not, just ask your question in the chat. Janae.
Okay, so somebody have a question. Sister Janae wants to know, is herb only for prevention or can it treat a chronic illness or treat a current condition. Both herbs are for prevention, but if you have a condition that isn't so far gone, yes, you can use herbs to repair. I don't believe in cure, but you can use the herbs to repair the condition. Now, it may not be as quick as 1, 2, 3 as the mad scientist of pharmaceutical medication that's going to ultimately give you side effects. But yes, you can use herb to repair condition.
It says, Modest Thames has a question. You see it?
Sister Kim, you might want to call for my consultations are free. Okay, when we do these classes, so when I tell people to call me for a consultation, they get scared because they think I'm going to charge them. No, I'm not going to charge you for consultations, sis. If you call the number that I just put in the chat there for a consultation, it is free. Okay, when we do these classes, my consultations are free.
Somebody asked the question. I'm not 100% sure. It says severe heel pain. So I guess it's your heel in the back of your foot. I'm assuming. Can it be an illness of the kidneys? So I guess the person is having problems with their heel.
I mean, in some cases, but that's not necessary. I think she needs to go see the doctor and check her kidneys. In some cases, but not always, sis. I mean, I don't know. Do you do a job where you're standing all the time? I'd say go get a diagnosis.
Also, it could be check shoes.
We don't want to self-diagnose and scare ourselves.
And check the shoes you're wearing too, sis. Sometimes,
yeah,
the problems with you have problems with your toes or problems with your heels. It's attributed to the type of shoes you're wearing. I'm gonna bring in. We have a brother named Yakov here. I'm gonna add him to the stage, brother Yakov or sister Yakov. You're here. What's good?
Shalom. Can you hear me?
Shalom. What's going on? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to know: do you guys recommend anything for children? Are there any herbs you could recommend for kids?
There are some herbs that I recommend for kids. It depends on the what's Is there anything happening with the children, or just for regular maintenance?
Just for regular maintenance. Because for the most part, whenever there's a cold symptom coming around, I have a tonic I made with honey and red onion, and that seems to always clear it right up. Especially if I forget I have it and I'm buying all these over-the-counter medications and nothing's working. Sometimes I'll remember that I have this tonic, and once I give my children this tonic, it always clears everything right up. But like anything as far as like a daily supplement she could be taking.
It's not something that I have on my website. But I'll recommend something to you. There is children should be taking folate for brain health. Okay, liquid folate. Make sure it's not folic acid. Make sure you don't go for folic acid. It should say folate, and give it to them in liquid form. Okay, that's something for brain health. All right. There's a herb called wild cherry bark. You can get it and make a tea and give it to your babies, or you can get it in, they do sell it in tincture form, or you can just get the raw herb and make it yourself and give it to them in tea form. It's a very good herb for the respiratory system and development. Wild cherry bark.
Wild cherry bark and folate.
And yes, there's also lemon balm and chamomile. Those are herbs that you can give them at night to calm them down before they go to sleep. You can mix them together.
Con. The water, sister. The water, brother.
Hey, brother. All praise to the Most High. Appreciate you, bro.
All praises.
Have a blessed day, bro. Okay. All praises.
Sister Kendall, you can give me a call. Where are our next class? I think we're gonna talk about autoimmune disease, as you say you have Crohn's disease. But I did put my number on the screen. Let me put it there again.
Yeah, put it again.
One last time before I go.
All right, and guys, we're gonna give you guys a heads up. We'll probably be here again next week, same time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So now y'all have time to make sure that you guys are back here, and also to spread the word to other people that you guys know need to be here and are not here. So yes, Janae, most likely, and Janae, you hold Sister Malika accountable. You want her back here next week at 5 p.m. So
Sister Janae, we're going to try for Sundays, okay, honey?
All right, we're going to try for Sundays, Sister Janae. So now we already know. I'm going to make sure that Sister Malika has her PowerPoint already ready. And we're going to already have everything set up days before. We're trying to be here every Sunday at 5 p.m. to answer you guys' questions. All right.
All right.
Also, the phone number is there in the chat again. This is the first of many, classes we're going to have. Now everybody here knows exactly what it is we're doing. You guys on Clubhouse know what it is we're doing. It's y'all job to make sure that people that need to be here are here as we go forward. All right.
Sister Valencia, then scroll right back up and the number is right there. Scroll right back up. It's right up there. I put it there a couple of times.
So before I go, we're going to do this one more time before I go. I know somebody is not, paying attention. This is the website. You guys can see it. For those of you guys that are on the YouTube, you guys can see it. This is the website. It's Grassroot Botanicals. Botanicals is plural, not root. It's grassrootbotanicals.com. You guys put that in. As soon as you come here, the homepage has the phone number. You guys see what the logo is. You guys can actually come here and you can scroll through the products and see what it is that you guys need. You guys can ask questions. We'll be here again, if it be the Most High's will, next week, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate everybody that's here, that's supported the live right now. This is something that we need in this nation. So rather than, just talk about what's needed, what we do is we fill in the gaps. Wherever something is needed, it's needed. And for you sisters, this is proof that the Israelite man does not tell the sisters, you got to shut up. You got to shut up and you can't say nothing. It's clear. I'll let my wife teach this stuff to you because she's better at it than me, right? The men were created to teach the scriptures, right? To teach the nation, so forth and so on. But there are certain things that women can do, get certain gifts that the Most High gives them. And if I see that you have a gift, I'm going to allow you to use that gift, which she just did. So you guys be here. Mark it on your calendars next week, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If we're not live, it's not my fault. It's Sister Malika's fault. Love y'all. All praise to the Most High. It's your brother Priest, and y'all represent Lives of Israel, Maccabees TV. If you have not liked the video, you have not supported us, you need to repent, believe the gospel. We'll see you guys again next week, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. But that doesn't mean y'all should not be in my Sabbath class on Saturday at 10 a.m. Y'all should be in both. You heard? We out of here.